Hi. Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to our 15-minute a day Merry Mathematics again. This is our second day of our PSLE marking week. So I hope you're all doing fine. Now, before we continue this worksheet, this video, make sure you have this worksheet with you, set D. And today we are going to work on page 9 of this booklet. And we are going to be learning about equal units. Some of you will find this topic, equal units, very familiar. And the reason is because, especially if you have been always saying, teacher is not fair, mommy is not fair, because we are not equal. Someone has something more than you. It's not fair. So what we're going to do in this chapter is to try to make things a little bit more fair and a little bit more equal. So let's turn to page 9 of our booklet now. Now on page 9 of our booklet, we are going to be looking at the first question on Eugene. Okay, this is a question that you will be seeing from page 9. Right, now let's read the story. Eugene bought 600 vanilla and chocolate popsicles. Now, what are popsicles? Popsicles are just ice creams. Okay? Now, 600 vanilla and chocolate popsicles means that these two flavors, vanilla and chocolate, is a total of 600. Now, why am I saying this? Because there are some of you who may be confused, thinking that 600 is just for vanilla. This is not true. 600 is for both vanilla and chocolate. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue reading the story, okay? Now, they are not equal. It's not 300 and 300. It's not equal. Now, because this Eugene seems to love vanilla more, so he bought 240 more vanilla than chocolate. So obviously this guy Eugene loves vanilla more. So what we're going to do to find is we're going to find out how many chocolate ice creams this person actually bought. Now, as usual in our word problems, we are going to start off with drawing the model. So there are two things that we're looking at here. We are looking at two flavors. We are looking at vanilla. And we are also looking at the other flavor, which is chocolate. So what I would like you to do now is to take your pen ready and draw in this rectangle that shows vanilla. Now remember, if the video is too fast for you to draw, pause the video and continue when you're ready. Okay, right. So vanilla is represented using this rectangle. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to try to draw out the one for chocolate. Now if you realize from the story that this person really loves vanilla more, so much so that he bought 240 more vanilla compared to chocolate. So as we draw our chocolate, let's also think about whether a chocolate bar should be longer or shorter. In this case, we are going to draw it shorter because the person loves vanilla so much, the person bought 240 more. So you can see what I've done is I've drawn a line over to show the extra 240. Now let's not forget to put in the number 600. Why? Because 600 refers to both flavors. So both flavors is going to be 600. We are going to put the number 600 at the side because it stands for the total for both. Now at this point in time, when you are done with the drawing, I would like to explain to you what this drawing actually means. Okay, now let me take a photo of this so that I can draw something to show you. Now, let's zoom in into this picture over here. Now, this number that you see here, 600. Okay, now just listen first. There's no need for you to draw or write anything now. Now, take a look at this number 600. Now, this number 600 actually stands for a total of three things. It stands for this one. It stands for the one below. There's one box, one unit. And it also stands for 240. So these three things, all right, now if you're unsure what I'm talking about, you realize that this number 600 refers to this, as well as this. Three things all added up together to give you 600. Right? So these three things that I circled makes up a total of 600. So what I'm going to do now is this. Now, if you think about it, what I can do is, if I take out the purple color box, which means to say what Mr. Lee is talking about is, if I start taking a 600 minus 240, I'm actually removing the purple box, isn't it? Now let me do the subtraction at the side. Okay, follow me in doing this subtraction together. We're going to subtract and we're going to regroup. Okay, remember if the video is too fast, pause if you need to. Okay, oh, there's nothing to minus here, by the way. Okay, so on, let me, okay, I might have done some mistakes on my subtraction. Let me do it again. 600 minus 240. 10 minus 4 is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3. Now, 360. What is the meaning of 360? 360 actually no longer include the purple box, right? Why does Mr. Lee say that? Because I have already taken out the purple color box. So this 360 actually only stands for the yellow boxes, the two yellow boxes. The purple box is no longer there. There's only the two yellow boxes. So this 360 stands for the two yellow boxes. Now, why am I saying this? Because if I want to know how many chocolates, what I can do is, if I know that two boxes is 360, all I have to do next is, if I take this 360, I divide between the two boxes, I will be able to know how much one yellow box is. Right? So if I do my division at the side, 360 divided by 2, I will be able to know what is the number for each yellow box. Right? So I'm going to do that now. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 16. And bring down the 0. There's nothing else. That brings me to 180. So now there you have it. We now know that each yellow box is 180. This is also 180. Okay, so now we have the final answer. Chocolate is 180 because chocolate only has one yellow box. So pause the video if you need to catch up on this page. Now, meanwhile, let me now go back to the slides and I'm going to get you to read the next question. Now, what you're going to do today in this 15 minutes is to do question 2 on your own. But what I can do is I'm going to help you with the model drawing. William folded 316 blue and yellow stars. Again, the 360 is for both. Okay, now he seems to love yellow stars more. How do I know that? Because he folded 28 more yellow. He folded 28 more yellow. So based on the picture, you should have a rectangle that shows 28 more than blue. And the total is 316. Now remember what I said just now? This 316 includes this yellow box, and also it includes 28. So, to solve question number 2, I would like you to solve it in 2 steps for me. Now, same thing as yesterday's work. I'm not going to show you the steps. You are going to do it on your own, and I will only tell you the answer. Alright? And see if you got the same answer as I do. 144. So with that, that's the end of today's Merry Mathematics. Make sure you complete the question 2 on this page before you end today. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.